Hey guys, what's up? It's JT here with no video, and in this video I decided, after having a nice wank and clearing my mind, I finally figured out what I want to start doing for playlist wise. I've been in the playlist and I haven't really come up with a name yet, but I've been playing with the idea of like a Let's Talk series where it's just pretty much some gameplay in the background, my face in the corner of the screen as you can probably see here, right? We just talk about a couple topics. So, the topics I've lined up, okay? I got the Golden State game yesterday versus Cleveland, alright? I got my favorite dip / drugs, in case you guys were wondering, and the best part, politics. Yeah, that's right, we're gonna be going to politics. Almost no one on YouTube likes talking politics because they're all fucking pussies. But we're not pussies out here, boys. We're gonna talk about politics. I'm pretty open about who I support. I'm pretty open about my opinions on it, and that's what YouTube's about. It's about creating what the fuck you want to make and voicing your opinions out there. But let's start with the first topic, right? The Golden State game. Believe it or not, I'm a Celtics fan. Even from being from Miami, I know when I got into basketball, I got into Celtics. That was my team. My dad's from Massachusetts, so I just decided, you know, the Celtics are a pretty good game, so I just fucking went with it. So I have the Celtics little insignia over there. I'll show you guys maybe another video if I ever do a vlog before I move. And yeah, so I've always been a Celtics fan. So to see Golden State versus Cleveland, I was kind of indifferent. I don't really like LeBron, so it's kind of like, fuck, who am I gonna go for? And so what I ended up going for, I was like, you know what, I'll just go for Golden State. I'm talking to my friends from Miami in our little group chat, right? And I'm like, you know what, let me put some bets on, because nothing makes a game more fun than when you put bets on the game, right? So, I mean, you get so into the game when you want to put a bet on a game, on like a team or whatever, right? So I decided to put a bet on Golden State. I put $100 on Golden State. My friend says, nah, I'm going for Golden State. You gotta go to Cleveland if you want to play. I was like, shit. So I was like, alright, fuck it, I'll put $100 on Cleveland. So I put $100 on Cleveland, and they fucking win. I wasn't even going for Cleveland, but it was like, fuck it, you know? And I made $100, so that's fucking great off a little private gambling there, I guess. So yeah, that was pretty good. My emotions were all fucked. I mean, got me feeling some type of way that game, because I was like, man, I'm really sad that Golden State lost, but I'm really happy I made $100. So I was just kind of like, in the end, I don't know how I feel. I'm just pretty kind of like, fuck it. So yeah, I mean, that Golden State game was fucking great. I mean, Irving really won the game for them guys. I mean, it was ridiculous. Fucking LeBron crying like a bitch, as always, when he won. Fuck you, LeBron. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty fucking crazy. All my respect to LeBron, though. I mean, the man, he's a legend. He's a fucking, I'm not going to say he's a GOAT, but he's a fucking legend. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. You already know. He's a good player. My respects to him, okay? And my respects to Cleveland. I mean, they were at, I saw him the sheet. They were saying, like, he was, before when he was on Miami, that Cleveland had the lowest record for 4 years that he was on there. The lowest record, lower than the 76ers, boys. Lower. I mean, they had the worst record in the NBA, and then he fucking just goes on there and then just sprinkle a little piff, and that's it. He's the #1 again, and that's it. He's won a championship, so that's pretty good. I mean, he's almost broke his arm too. I thought he broke his arm right before those free throws, and I was about to say the NBA is rigged. A lot of people like to say the NBA is rigged, and a lot of people like to say that sports are rigged, but I don't know. That was a little sketchy when he broke his arm, and then he had to shoot his free throws and fucking cags the first one, and then just it was a mess. But they won, so that's pretty good. Let's move on to topic numero dos. Okay. So, my favorite dip / drugs, okay? Drugs. My favorite dip, okay, so that's a hard one to answer. My favorite dip is probably like, right now I'm feeling Skull Extra Mint. That's my thing right now. Let me see if I actually have it so I can show it. Oh, yes, I do have it. Here it is, Skull Extra Mint. It's a little reflective, but yeah. That's my favorite dip right now. I actually just got off my friend Angus. He just gave me a free fucking tin. It was like already like half pinched, but, because I gave him my other tin from a little while ago because I got really sick of dipping this stuff called Red Seal Wintergreen. Oh, fuck it, it's too sweet, dude. It's way too sweet. It's like putting brownies in your fucking gums. It's disgusting. Ugh, fucking disgusting. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I had going on. That's what I had going on then. Let me think what else was fucking going on. Oh yeah, so dip-wise, Skull Extra Mint's probably the move right now. I like to go for earthy dips when I can, so I had this stuff called Copenhagen Southern Blend, but the cut on that shit is so fucking small that like when you put it in your lip, it just falls apart for me. I don't know why. I'm a beginner. I'm not that good at it, so we'll get better. All right, my favorite drug. Okay, this is a hard one because I've been meaning to make a video on my current drug use and stuff like that, like how I how I do my stuff, right? So I haven't really done a video on that yet, but I'm not a big drug user now. I don't really do too many drugs at the moment. I mean, I smoke weed every now and then, and psychedelics. I mean, last time I did some psychedelics was probably a couple months ago, so I haven't been doing that stuff too often, but back in the day, what I did love to do, not all the time, but what I loved to do was LSD. That was my favorite. It was the craziest thing. I only did it like maybe once every 2 months maybe, or once every 3 months, and it was probably the coolest thing in the world. I gotta say, I recommend it for one-time use. For those people who are a little scared of it, I recommend doing it once, just so you can kind of experience it. I really do recommend doing it because it's a totally life-changing thing. It's really different. It's just really out there. You know, I can't imagine anyone abusing LSD. So for those of you guys, the kids in the comments being like, but LSD's like crack, it's addictive. Nah, I want to meet someone who's addicted to LSD. I really do. I want to know how fucked his mind is. I mean, I don't see how you can get addicted to that stuff. It's just so fucked. Like, you just go in this Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole. It's just like, how the fuck can you like that, you know, like all the time at least. You know, it's cool to, you know, delve into that path, you know, maybe a few times a year, maybe at most, but I did like it though. Every time I did it, it was a fun experience. It was always just something new I was seeing. I have a bunch of life stories already on it. I have one life story on it, and then I have a how-to LSD sort of story on that, or I think what the fuck it was. It's like, watch this before you trip video, so just kind of like my 2 cents on how to have a good trip and stuff like that, and you should watch that video. Put it in the mystery video at the end. But, so yeah, I mean, those are the two. I mean, I've always loved LSD. That's always been a cool thing. I don't fuck with it right now. Will I in the future? Maybe. Now that it's summertime, will I do it? It's hard to say. I mean, that stuff kind of finds me. I don't look for it. It kind of just finds me, if you know what I'm saying. It's not like a fucking hippie. With my fucking hair out. I don't even fucking put my hair back today. Whatever. Let's talk about politics now, okay? For the last couple minutes of the video, okay? I just want to go right through these fucking topics, right? So, politics. If you guys saw my YouTube update yesterday, you saw what I got from my dad for Father's Day, and I got him a Mein Kampf Hitler book, volume 1 and 2, accompanied by a very selective book called The Trump Art of the Deal, believe it or not. I got him those 2 books, and a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, that couldn't have been a better fucking mix because Trump is Hitler. You know, like, ugh, like, look, here's my 2 cents on Trump, and I'm gonna give you who I'm supporting at the very end, so you have to stick around, okay? Look, here's my 2 cents. My father's a Trump supporter. I'm not gonna fucking. I said that in my last video. I'm pretty open about that, right? So as far as Trump goes, like, I don't see why people are so sketched out of being like, people call him a racist and stuff like that, but I don't see what being a racist entails when you're trying to just take out illegal immigrants, you know, who are already illegal. So I don't really understand that. As a pot smoker / stoner, I don't see the need. Just to jump on Bernie Sanders real quick. I don't see the need why people want to legalize weed right away. I do agree, though, and a lot of Republicans disagree with this, that the prison system is a huge issue. That's a fucking humongous issue in the United States right now. That's the one thing that Donald Trump doesn't speak enough about, and that's why I don't really like his stance on some liberal issues that he doesn't really take on, just because I think he wants that Republican nomination on lock. I think that's why. But, I mean, like, he doesn't talk about that stuff enough, and it's super important. I mean, I forget the percentages, but I think it's something north of 50% of people who are in jail right now are there because of fucking weed. Like, what the fuck, America? Like, what the fuck are we doing? But, like, you know, but I don't feel as though that legalization of weed should be the main selling point of your campaign. Like, that shouldn't be why you're voting for a president, okay? You shouldn't vote for him because, oh, I want weed to be legal, dude. Saw. Like, come on, man. Like, this is the guy who's probably going to be the most powerful man in the world, right? Arguably. Sorry if you Brits out there. Arguably. And, like, why would you vote on someone based on their stance on the legalization of a drug, you know, or a plant, right? You know, whatever. You know, I'm all for legalization, don't get me wrong, I'm 100% with it, but I just don't understand why people, like, I have a lot of friends who are very uneducated on politics, and they're like, oh, dude, I'm going for Bernie Sanders because he's fucking legalizing weed. Like, that just really pisses me off. Like, you shouldn't vote for a candidate based on your stance on what their, you know, political thing is. Like, you shouldn't do that. It's just fucked. Alright, you shouldn't. So back to Trump. So, with the wall and stuff like that, and with the, you know, taking out these things, I'll tell you the one thing that I'm a little on edge about, the banning of Muslims. I think that personally is a little fucked. Like, I don't really understand what his position is on that, but I look at the other candidates, and I see Hillary with her scandals with lying, you know, time after time, sorry, fucking phone call, but time after time again, she gets caught in fucking lie. You know, it's ridiculous. Like, that, you don't want a corrupt person in power. You don't. It's the worst thing you could have. You know, you don't want that. But at the same time, you don't want a crazy person. So you know, some people see Trump as a crazy person. So it's hard to fucking say. But then again, for me, I don't want a socialist either. That's something that his ideals and morals don't politically wise and fiscal wise, as far as the economy, don't coincide with mine. I don't agree that everyone should be necessarily equal in like kind of like a communism-esque perspective. I don't agree with that at all. I think that's pretty messed up. I don't agree with that. I agree with competition for economics. I agree with for education, which we have right now. And yeah, I mean, I'm just delving into politics here. I don't want to go too off because I can go about this stuff all day. But right now, if you had to pick through the three poisons, honestly, guys, I'm going to say it. I'm for Trump. I mean, for out of the three poisons that you can take, guys, I don't agree by any means of what Donald Trump says, and almost some of his things that he's very, very on edge about. I don't. But out of the three people, Trump takes the cake for me, 100%. But anyways, that's enough for this Let's Talk series. We're already at like 10 minutes, so I don't want to fucking go too long here, but my camera's about to fucking die. So yeah, if you guys want to see videos similar to this one, let me know down in the comments below. You know in every video I say I love the fucking suggestions, so keep them up. And I love your comments. Smash the like button if you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!
Ready to pop, drop top, fuck cops, and I'm never gonna stop.